All right, thank you, Carrie. And we are following breaking news from Halifax, where a 747 cargo plane has gone off of a runway at the Stanfield International Airport, and that is causing some major issues here. 5 crew members were on board this aircraft. We're hearing just minor injuries. They've been taken to hospital for treatment. Now, it's believed this happened as the jet was landing just after 5 this morning local time. Ground crews are worked up right now to set up a perimeter around the plane and 1 runway, so they're working to reopen there. There are 2 runways at this airport. They are working to get that second one operational, so we'll continue to follow this developing story. Just keep in mind, if you do have any flights into Halifax right now, make sure, as always, to stay with us here and check on your flight status. We'll let you know as soon as anything changes. All right, the big story from last night, both Democrats and Republicans claiming victory today. The midterms saw the Democrats get control of the House of Representatives, the Republicans keeping the reins of the Senate. Now, the Dems capturing the 23 seats that were needed to wrestle control from the Republicans. This is the 3rd time in 12 years control of the House has flipped sides. The Democrats now, they have a say in trying to head off some of Donald Trump's controversial plans, like health care reform and building the Mexican wall. But the Republicans held on to the Senate, which ensures they can still make key conservative appointments. Now, Tammy Sutherland joins us because there are a number of milestones here stemming from yesterday's vote and some interesting storylines as well. Tammy.
Yeah, that's right, Melanie. A number of firsts coming out of last night's midterms, including the election of New Mexico's Deb Holland as the first Native American woman elected to Congress.
70 years ago, Native Americans right here in New Mexico couldn't vote. Can you believe that? I never imagined a world where I would be represented by someone who looks like me.
Now, joining Holland is the first Native Americans elected to Congress is Sharice Davids of Kansas. She is a lawyer, a former MMA fighter as well, raised by a single mother, and she is openly gay as well. Also breaking the barrier is Colorado Democrat Jared Polis, who is the first openly gay man to be elected to Congress.
Tonight, right here in Colorado, we proved that no barrier should stand in the way of pursuing our dreams. We proved that we're an inclusive state that values every contribution, regardless of someone's sexual orientation or gender identity.
Now, of course, there was a bizarre race in Nevada. Dennis Hoff was the owner of the Bunny Ranch brothel. Here he is. He was running as a Republican for a seat on Nevada's assembly until he died last month at the age of 72. Well, he stayed on the ballot and ended up winning by a landslide last night. It looks like the Republican Party now will be filling his seat. Mel, I'll send it back to you.
Yeah, really interesting. Thank you so much, Tammy, for that, and we'll continue to follow this story through the morning. Meanwhile, out of Ottawa, MP Tony Clement resigning from the Conservative shadow cabinet in a sexting scandal and now claims that he is being extorted. The longtime MP for Parry Sound, Muskoka, issuing a statement which reads in part, "Over the last 3 weeks, I have shared sexually explicit images and a video of myself to someone who I believed was a consenting female recipient. The recipient was, in fact, an individual or party who targeted me for the purpose of financial extortion." Conservative leader Andrew Scheer says in a statement that he is greatly disappointed with Clement's actions, but is encouraged that he has decided to seek help. Clement has also apologized to his family, colleagues, and constituents and says the RCMP, again, is investigating. Well, we have some sad news to share with you here. The former CEO of television at Rogers, our parent company here at City TV, has died under tragic circumstances.
On this, the second day of December 2009, we're here to make this dedication of this great building right in the middle of Toronto at Yonge and Dundas Square to Ted Rogers.
Leslie Soul worked with Ted Rogers on the purchase of City TV, helped dedicate our new headquarters here at Yonge and Dundas. He is being remembered as a creative executive who never shied away from bold decisions. After 25 years at Rogers, Leslie retired from the company in 2011. And for the past 3 years, he and his wife, former radio DJ Terry Michael, they were living in Mexico. They were killed there Monday in a car crash.